Hi students, welcome to maths class. In this section we are studying about problems based on Leibniz theorem. Okay, what do you mean by Leibniz theorem? If u and v are two functions of x, then we can find out the nth derivative of the product of two functions u and v using the equation d n uv. U is the first function, v is the second function. dn means the nth derivative of two functions u and v, that is equal to dn u into v plus nc1 d n minus 1 u into dv. dv means first derivative of v. dn minus 1 u means n minus 1th derivative of u plus nc2 into d n minus 2u into d square v. Here d raised to 2v means the second derivative of v plus etc. plus ncr into d raised to n minus r u into drv plus etc. plus the last term is u dnv. Okay, this is our Leibniz theorem. Please write it on your notebook. Remember that dnuv, that means the nth derivative of product of two functions u and v, that is equal to dnuv plus nc1 into dn minus 1 u dv plus nc2 into dn minus 2 u d square v plus etc. plus ncr into d raised to n minus 2 u drv plus etc. the last term is u into dnv, that means the nth derivative of v. Okay, this is our Leibniz theorem. Please write it on your notebook. Then using Leibniz theorem, solve the following problem. Okay, this is our Leibniz theorem. The expansion of nth derivative of uv is this one. Okay, using this equation, we are doing a problem. Please write this one on your notebook. Then we can solve the problem. Okay, now we can move to our question. Listen, our question is, using Leibniz theorem, solve the following problem. If y equal to cos m sin inverse x, if y equal to cos m sin inverse x, then prove that 1 minus x square into y n plus 2 minus 2n plus 1 x y n plus 1 plus m square minus n square yn equal to 0. Okay, that is our question. Please write this question on your notebook. Our question is, if y equal to cos m sin inverse x, then prove that 1 minus x square into y n plus 2. What is y n plus 2 means? the n plus 2th derivative of y, that is yn plus 2 minus 2n plus 1 into x yn plus 1 plus m square minus n square into yn equal to 0. Okay. Only one condition is given. What is that? Y equal to m cos m sin inverse x is given. We want to prove this equation. We are applying Leibniz theorem. Okay. Anyway, please write this question on your notebook. Then we can solve it. Okay. Listen how to solve this problem. Listen. Our question is y equal to cos m sin inverse x. Okay. Y equal to cos m sin inverse x. Okay. Differentiating both sides with respect to x, what happened? Y equal to cos m sin inverse x. Differentiating on both sides with respect to x, we get dy by dx equal to, what is the derivative of cos x? We know that the derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Therefore, this will become minus sin m into sin inverse x into derivative of m into sin inverse x, that is equal to m divided by m into 1 by, that is the derivative of sin inverse x, that is 1 by root 1 minus x square. Okay. That is, remember that y equal to cos m sin inverse x, then we are differentiating on both sides with respect to x, we get dy by dx equal to derivative of cos x is minus sin m sin inverse x into derivative of m sin inverse x is m into derivative of sin inverse x is 1 by root 1 minus x square. Okay. That is, this root 1 minus x square is shifting to here, then what will happen? Root 1 minus x square into dy by dx equal to, here is m, here is minus m sin of m sin inverse x. Okay. Remember that root 1 minus x square into dy by dx equal to, this m is here, minus m into sin m sin inverse x. Okay. On the next step, differentiating both sides again with respect to x. Okay. We are differentiating both sides again with respect to x. Then here we are applying the product rule. What is product rule? If two functions are given, then the product is first function into derivative of second plus second function into derivative of first. Okay, here what is our first function? Root 1 minus x square into derivative of second. Derivative of dy by dx is d square y by dx square plus second function into, what is second function? dy by dx into derivative of first, what is root of, derivative of root of 1 minus x square is 1 by 2 root 1 minus x square into derivative of 1 minus x square is minus 2x. Okay, this part is over. That is equal to, what is the derivative of minus m sin inverse x, that is equal to minus m, derivative of sin is cos m sin inverse x into derivative of m sin inverse x is m into root 1 by m divided by root 1 minus x square. 1 by root 1 minus x square is the derivative of sine inverse x. Okay, then we will get this equation. Please write it on your notebook. Okay, that is, this can be written as root 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square. This 2 and 2 cancel. The remaining is minus x by root 1 minus x square, root 1 minus x square equal into dy by dx equal to, here 2 times m into m, here is a minus, therefore minus m square into cos m sin inverse x divided by root 1 minus x square. Okay, remember that root 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square minus x by root 1 minus x square into dy by dx equal to minus m square into cos m sin inverse x the whole divided by root of 1 minus x square. Okay, now multiplying throughout this equation by using root 1 minus x square. Equation full ആയി ഏതുകൊണ്ട് multiply ചെയ്യുന്നു? root 1 minus x square കൊണ്ട് ഈ equation throughout we are multiplying. Then on the next step we can write, remember that multiplying throughout this equation by using root 1 minus x square. Then this equation will become become 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square minus x into dy by dx equal to minus m square into cos m sin inverse x. Okay, what is cos m sin inverse x? Cos m sin inverse x is y. Therefore, this can be written as minus m square into y. That is our given condition. Cos m sin inverse x equal to y. Therefore, this will become minus m square into y. Okay. Now remember that d square y by dx square can be written as y2 and dy by dx can be written as y1. Therefore, this equation will become 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square is written as y2. y2 means the second derivative minus x into dy by dx can be written as y1. Therefore, we get 1 minus x square into y2 minus xy1 equal to minus m square y. That is, this can be written as 1 minus x square y2 minus xy1. This minus m square y, when we are shifting to here, it will become plus m square y equal to 0. Okay. Remember that 1 minus x square into y2 minus xy1 plus m square y equal to 0. Okay. This is our equation number 1. Very, very important. Please write it on your notebook. This equation is very, very important. Okay, we get 1 minus x square into y2 minus x y1 plus m square y equal to 0. Please write these steps on your notebook. Then we can move to our next step. Okay, this is our equation number 1. Now we are applying Leibniz theorem on equation number 1. We are applying Leibniz theorem to this equation. This equation is very, very important. Here the first term is 1 minus x square into y2. Second term is minus x y1. And the last one is m square y equal to 0. Okay, first we may apply Leibniz theorem to the first function 1 minus x square into y2. Okay, we are applying here. Then we will get okay, first step is dn of 1 minus x square into y2. This can be written as dn of y2 into 1 minus x square. dn of y2 into 1 minus x square. That is equal to, applying Leibniz theorem, we get dn of y2. This means the nth derivative of y2 into 1 minus x square plus nc1 into d n minus 1 of y2 into d 1 minus x square plus nc2 into d n minus 2 by 2 into d square 1 minus x. D square means the second derivative of 1 minus x square. Okay, that is equal to, what is the nth derivative of y2? The nth derivative of y2 is yn plus 2 into 1 minus x square plus, what is nc1? nc1 is n into, what is n minus 1th derivative of y2? That is by 2 plus n minus 1, that is equal to y 2 minus 1 is 1 n plus 1. Remember that n minus 1 the derivative of y2 can be calculated by y 2 plus n minus 1, that is equal to y n plus 1. Okay, therefore this will become n into y n plus 1 into derivative of 1 minus x square. 1 is a constant, its derivative is 0, then the next one is minus x square. What is the derivative of minus x square? Minus 2x. Okay, then the next term is nc2 into, that is plus, what is nc2 n into n minus 1 divided by 1 into 2 into d n minus 2y2, that will become yn, into d square 1 minus x square, that means the second derivative of 1 minus x square, that is equal to minus 2. Okay, here 2 and 2 cancel, the remaining is a minus, therefore this can be written as that is equal to 1 minus x square into y n plus 2 plus n into minus 2x, that is equal to minus 2nx y n plus 1 minus n into n minus 1 into yn. This is our equation number 2. Okay, please write it on your notebook. This is equation number 2. Okay, we are applying Leibniz theorem on to find out the nth derivative of 1 minus x square into y2. Then we will get an equation like this. This is our equation number 2. Please write it on your notebook. Next we are applying Leibniz theorem to the second function. What is our second function? X y1 is our second function. Okay, please write down. Okay, now we can move to our next section. We are finding out the nth derivative of 1 minus x square into y2. That is our equation number 2. Please write it on your notebook. Then we can move to our next step. Next step is we want to find out the nth derivative of the second term. What is our second term? X y1 is our second term. Therefore, we want to find out the nth derivative of x y1. Listen, second step is we want to find out the nth derivative of x y1. This can be written as dn of, suppose that first function is y1 into x. Okay, now we are solving this equation using Leibniz theorem. Okay, first function is y1, second is x1. That is equal to dn of y1 into x plus nc1 d n minus 1 y1 into dx, and is equal to the nth derivative of y1 is y n plus 1 into x plus nc1 is n into the n minus 1th derivative of y1 is y1 plus n minus 1. 1 and 1 cancel. The remaining is yn. Therefore, n into yn. This is our equation number 3. Okay. Equation number 3. Equation number 3 is dn x y1 equal to y into n plus 1 x plus n y1 equal to equation number 3. Now we are applying equation number 2 and 3 to our first equation. Okay, what is our next step? We are applying equation number 1. We are applying equation number 2 and 3 to our equation number 1. Then we will get 1 minus x square into, remember that again we are applying Leibniz theorem to equation number 1. Then we will get 1 minus x square into y n plus 2 minus 2nx y n plus 1 minus n into n minus 1 into yn minus xyn plus 1 plus n yn inside a bracket plus m square yn equal to 0. Okay, we are applying equation number 2 and 3 to equation number 1. Remember that we are applying Leibniz theorem on equation number 1. Then we will get 1 minus x square into yn plus 2 minus 2n x into yn plus 1 minus n into n minus 1 into yn minus this result x yn plus 1 plus n yn plus the last term is m square yn. That means the nth derivative of y into constant m square equal to 0. This can be solving this, we will get this can be written as 1 minus x square into y n plus 2 minus 2n plus 1 into x y n plus 1 plus m square minus n square yn equal to 0. This is our final answer. So we are proving that 1 minus x square into yn plus 2 minus 2n plus 1 into x yn plus 1 plus m square minus n square into yn equal to 0. That is our final step. Okay, we are applying Leibniz theorem. Please write this equation on your notebook.